Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my finale. Finally, my finale for throwing shade, and this is the palette edition. I was beginning to think I was never going to get through everything, but I have finally. It makes me feel good. So I'm going to show you the last three palettes that were in my roulette, because I let the wheel pick everything, and it just came down to the last three palettes, so that's what I threw in here. And I'm going to show you the palette themselves, and I'm going to show you where I have them on my eyes. I put, like, everything that is on my eyes is from these three palettes, with the exception of what I set my eyeshadow with, but that's all covered up now, so you can't even see that. So let's start with the one that this week I especially just didn't want to use it, but I did, because of I needed to use it, but because of the controversy, I just was not wanting to use it. Yeah, I know. The Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. I have two of these shadows on my eyes. I only used two. This one right here is Hunt's, and then I used this one right here, which is Obsessed. So Hunt's and Obsessed. Let the color adjust. Hunt's is in my upper crease area and kind of blended out. And then I have Obsessed on my inner corners, because I wanted like a subtle but shiny inner corner, if that makes any kind of sense. And so that's where I put that palette. And it kind of felt good to finally use that palette, because I hadn't used it before. And that was the last one that I had never touched before, other than like to swatch. And it was okay. I definitely preferred the shimmer over the matte, and I purposely wanted to use a matte and a shimmer. And I don't know why I went with a warm look, but I was feeling the warm look today. But I've heard positives and negatives about Morphe mattes, and they're just okay. They don't blend like a dream. Some people say that they do. I don't personally think they do. I was able to really work with them, but they don't blend themselves like some people have implied. And maybe it was just that specific one. That's the only one I've ever used as far as a Morphe matte. But the shimmer worked just fine. Moving on to the next palette. This is the next two are from BH Cosmetics. This is B by Bubs Beauty. It was that collab. It's funny, I have two collabs here. This one, I really like this palette a whole lot, and I really should use it more. I used Optimistic as my transition shade, and I used it to blend out Hunt's from the Morphe palette, and I used Thoughtful to deepen up part of the crease, and Inspired and Bold I used to set my eyeliner. I used Inspired, which is the dark brown on like the inner half, and then Bold, which is the darker, almost black brown on the outside, to darken that up. So that is what I used out of this palette. I do really like this palette a whole lot, and one of these days I'll get to panning that one. Have a lot. Here comes one of my kids, I'm sure. Probably. Doesn't surprise me. Last one is BH Cosmetics Wild and Free. I love this palette. I absolutely love this palette, and I need to use this a lot more, because it's all shimmers, metallics, foils, whatever you want to call it, and I just love it. I used 3 of these. I put this shade right here, this olive green shade, all over my lid. I did like the center third with this, and then I tapped this into the very center. Once the color adjusts, you'll be able to see. So the dark olive green all over, the middle third of the lighter olive green, and then I tapped the cream metallic on top of that. So, oh, and I did Hunt's on my lower lash line, And then like I smudged it down there with Hunt's, and then I did like a little bit tighter with the olive green right there. And that is everything. And here's my daughter. She's showing her water cup. Hi, sweet pea. You want to come up?
No.
Okay. She doesn't want to come up and say hi today. She'll probably change her mind. So that is everything for this throwing shade. Everyone that has...
My Kindle back.
I'll get your Kindle in a second, sweet pea. I love you. She has to be in the videos lately. Everyone that has joined into this PANtastic Ladies collab, I'm going to have them down in the description box. Many people have already finished, though some people are still going. They have more than I have, which I want to say I have above average, but not an oh my god amount. And you know, I'm working on mine. I am definitely working on mine. So everyone's going to be down there if you want to go check them out, see who's still doing it, who is done. I know Amanda finished hers last month. And I don't know if she was going to put looks up on Instagram or not this month. I don't remember, because I don't remember a whole lot. But I'm done. I'm so happy to be done. I feel like this has kind of, and this, I don't want this to sound wrong, it has kind of interfered a little bit with some of my progress for my like Pan That palette and my Single Ladies and My Man matte. Not that it's a ton of usage, but at least 4 days out of the month, I am not using my panning stuff. So that may not seem a lot to you guys, but when I calculate things out how I'm going to use them, I was not factoring in that I was doing throwing shade. So I'm happy to have it done. So for the next 6 months, it is on, and it is going to be all about my panning projects and seeing if I can get those 70 eyeshadows done. I don't know if my 70 eyeshadow update is going to be before or after this. I don't remember where this fits into my schedule. I just knew I had to film it, so it is done. I am done until we come up with whatever throwing shade we're going to do next. I don't think it's going to be this year because a lot of people had it carry over, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming back again. So look forward in the future. Oh look, my daughter came back again. All right, I am going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.